Ace Nation, Cheyenne Ortiz here, and this week on Overdrive, in huge tag team competition, it's the Graysons taking on the Down Boys. Plus, we'll have huge matches announced from both NYWC and Predator Pro Wrestling for Indie Mania 2 on Sunday, April the 3rd, right here at the Morgan Junior Arena. But first off, it's singles competition as Good Hank Flanders takes on the newest competitor, Juba. I had to conduct an interview with Juba. It's one of the strangest interviews you've ever seen me do, but you be the judge. I'm standing here with one of the many new faces for Impact Championship Entertainment, the very large mountain of a man, Juba.
Oh, there you are.
Yes, you are. You are quite a large man, and tonight you're scheduled for singles competition against Good Hank Flanders.
Good Hank Flanders.
Correct. That is your opponent tonight. What is your strategy taking on Good Hank Flanders?
Large man. Good.
Correct. You are a large man, but Mr. Flanders is a little smaller than you. Do you think you'll have an advantage?
Large man. Juba.
Cheyenne Ortiz with an exclusive interview with Jared Evans, who will be one of the participants in the Suicidal Six-Way at Indie Mania 2 on Sunday, April the 3rd, right here at the Morgan Junior Arena. That Suicidal Six-Way, of course, is for the Fight for Flight title with the new champion, Mike Donovan.
You know, Cheyenne, I've been in part of Ace for the better part of 2 years. And in those 2 years, I've seen Fight for Flight champions come and go, from Chris Reyes all the way to Mike Donovan and everyone in between. But do you know what the one constant of that division has been? It's been me, Jared Evans, delivering show-stealing moment after show-stealing moment. But, Cheyenne, I gotta ask you, I've never actually won one, have I?
To my recollection, you have not.
That's what I thought. Do you feel that, Cheyenne? There's something different in the air. It's Indie Mania, Cheyenne. It's that time of the year where the eyes of the world are looking at professional wrestling. And on Sunday, April 3rd, the eyes of the world are going to be looking at Jared Evans when I curb stop my way to finally becoming the Ace Fight for Flight champion.
Jared Evans making your spoiler alert right here, right now for Indie Mania 2, right here at the Morgan Junior Arena. It's Suicidal Six-Way for the Fight for Flight title, Sunday, April 3rd. Singles competition coming your way, gentlemen. The debut of two competitors, including this man.
Introducing first, hailing from the greatest city in the world, Flushing, Queens, New York, leaving tonight at 3-8-1, Good Hank Flanders.
Look at that, we gotta show the Flanders.
Good Hank Flanders, who is a sleazy New Yorker, if you will. Stockade, what do you know about sleazy New Yorkers?
Not much.
What do you make of this Good Hank Flanders?
He's got an interesting ensemble. He's a true Irish New Yorker, I guess. And you know what they do with the Irish? They like to fight, right? He's got some fight.
Good Hank Flanders.
Good Hank Flanders.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Good Hank Flanders.
Is this the Monstars theme?
Yes, it is.
Oh, man.
Weighing in over 320 pounds, hailing from that mountain over there, Juba.
That was a big boy, man.
This is Juba, who, as I alluded to, is a mountain of a man, but I've got to admit, this guy's not all there. I conducted an interview with him, and he really wasn't too responsive, but he seems to be saying hi to everyone now. This is...
I believe you refer to him as a half frittata.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, half-cooked frittata.
This is Juba. Hello, Juba. How are you, Juba?
Hey, what's up, man? How's it going? You guys a little, maybe a few cans short of a full six-pack.
That's a big boy right now.
He is a little unorthodox, I'll admit that. He is a Monstar, if you will.
Wait a minute. Good Hank looks like he wants to.
He's got Santa Claus on it. He's got Santa Claus on his tights. Damn it!
Well, maybe he's just a little seasonal.
In February.
Touche.
Sake, what do you know about Juba? I know this is somebody that you're familiar with.
I've seen Juba around, man. He's a big boy. He's young, but there's something not right with him, like you said, man. Like, there you go.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, he's going right after.
You
He's
do not want a beast like this coming at you.
going right after good Hank Flanders like a beast.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like a dinner bell almost.
Almost seems like he's hungry. Like he just wants to get fed.
This looks like more like the gentleman that I interviewed previously.
Hank Flanders is just, worried about his safety. I mean, I would be too if I'm in the ring with someone as weird and as a little off.
This might be a bad diddly day for Flanders.
You're absolutely right.
Oh, wow. And a lockup.
Shouldn't talk about people's mothers like that, especially a gentleman of the stature of Juba.
Nor should he lock up with Juba. Juba's a monster.
I didn't know they stacked crap out of this guy. Either he's really brave or really stupid.
This is poking a lion with a stick, man. What do you... Break it off, Juba. Break it off, Juba.
What, he was master?
Be fun to watch.
Juba didn't like it.
And now that is a rope break for an otherwise unethical hold.
Come on, let's break it up. I know he's a little slow, but you have to...
He is not so. Oh, and he smacks him again. He is just aggravating this huge man. Now he's got him in the corner. On a chop.
Wait a minute.
And flings him to the other side of the ring. This Juba is a house.
I'm sure this Juba is so stupid he doesn't even know his own strength.
Oh, I wouldn't say that if I were you.
Luckily, I'm a reporter. I can't get touched by these guys. But if I was Flanders here, I would milk this car for everything that it's worth. You gotta have to get your wits about you before you get back in the ring with a guy this big.
Flanders now breaking the count, and he spits directly.
Like I said, Juba's young and he's experienced.
You spit at the man. You spit at this gentleman. Oh,
Turn around, buddy.
careful,
Oh, no.
careful. Oh, a chop.
Oh, Jesus, they're gonna feel that one. When
There's a chop right there by Juba, and rightfully so, as this Flanders chose to spit in the face. Chose to spit in the face.
Man, I felt that over here.
Flanders up, Juba sidestepping, trying to duck it. Flanders running. Huge back body drop. And Flanders again. Gonna go to the outside of the ring.
Smart move. Smart move.
He's just lose by count out. Take his losses.
You figure it out outside. Man. This guy's too strong.
Sake, even you gotta admit, he should not have spit at Juba.
Absolutely not. But, you know, like I said, Juba's experienced, so maybe he was thinking it was going to frustrate Juba and he was going to use it to his advantage.
Exactly.
Obviously, it didn't work.
Oh, Flanders ramming Juba to the mat.
I
One.
think a lot more than that, man.
You gotta get a 2 count.
He needs
Try-
to stay on that big man.
Oh, wow.
Stay on him. He needs to stay on. He needs to keep it on him. Stay on him.
Juba is like a bear.
It's gonna take everything he has, Flanders, to beat this Juba. The Juba's too stupid, he doesn't realize that he's hurt probably. He just wants to get up and fight still.
Flanders can barely get his hands on Juba's face to rough him into the mat. But he's got to ground him. That is a chokehold. That is a choke, ref.
He might have to choke him in to get the victory. Choke the life right out of him. He can't hit you if he can't see you. Those eyes right out.
Flanders now got some sort of a sleeper hold on, Sake.
Exactly. He's trying to wear down the big man. He doesn't want Juba to get to his feet. Juba gets to his feet, it's all over.
Oh, but he's gonna mount him. He's still got the hold, but Juba.
Oh, he broke it. Juba broke. You better get back on him. There you go. Take the big man's knees out.
Got to give it to the resiliency of Flanders. He has not
quit.
He has not let his hands get off of Juba. Oh,
He
Juba
knows-
almost
He needs
choking
to
him.
stay on Juba.
Flanders knows what it's going to take to beat this guy. He's going to stay on top of him. If he doesn't, then he's going to be on the short end of an ass whooping.
Oh, wow. Punch him in the kidneys. This Juba still on a knee.
what are you doing? Did you not learn your lesson?
Oh! Free fall! And Juba mad. Forearm right to the temple. Flanders trying with everything he's got. But Juba now's got him up. No!
Give it to him.
And now, wow! 1, 2, and no!
Love the resiliency of Flanders here.
Well, I've got to admit the courage there, but I thought Juba had this match won right there.
Let me ask you this, Cheyenne.
Yes, sir.
Flanders in trouble now.
Flanders Flanders can beat Juba, right? Does this skyrocket him into being noticed by people?
I don't have the power of. I know right now he's got Juba reeling on that middle rope.
Beating a man 3 times your size has to impress.
You know, Juba, when you come out here and wrestle a guy like me, you're gonna get your ass kicked in front of 15 people.
Doing a lot of talking.
Yep. Flanders on the top.
A lot of talking.
Oh, and Juba caught him like a small child. Oh, Flanders landed on his feet. Oh, and a huge tomahawk chop. Tomahawk chop, always effective, old school.
Thank God that didn't. It's gonna take a lot more to beat
He
this.
could have concussed Flanders.
The resilient Flanders refuses to give up. There's no quit. Love it.
Ducks the discus clothesline.
And now Flanders trying to go for some jabs on another very
Stay
lackadaisical.
on top of it.
Oh, and a boot. Got Juba down to a knee stockade.
Yakuza kick. He needs to keep him there.
Stay on top of him.
What is this?
Looks like he's going up for another boot.
Tuning something up.
Ducks the.
Oh, now Juba's got him up. Oh, not good. Oh, my God.
What's that?
An inverted snake eyes. German flatbread.
That's gotta be it.
Cover. 1, 2. Good night, nurse.
Your winner, Juba.
And Juba gets the win.
Honestly,
And shaking the hand of the referee who cannot lift Juba up.
Flanders had it. He had it. He just didn't stay on top of it. And of course, Juba was able to take the advantage. I don't even think this Juba realizes that he won.
Stockade, big man Juba gets the win. Ace Nation, welcome back. Huge victory for that mountain of a man, Juba. Despite being a little off color, he can certainly get the job done. But let's change focus to Indie Mania 2 right here, Sunday, April the 3rd at the Morgan Junior Arena. We can now announce from Predator Pro Wrestling for their world title, it'll be their world champion, Thorson Creed, defending against the reinforcer, Andrew Anderson. Also, NYWC is participating in this huge event. They're bringing a tremendous 8-man tag team match as King Mega teams with Boo Sullivan, Bam Sullivan, and Mouse to take on the team of Flawless and Lawless, Brad Benson, and Jesse Vane in a huge 8-man tag team match. And as a bonus match announced right here on Overdrive, we're going to have a huge 20-man interpromotional battle royal. It's Indie Mania 2, Sunday, April the 3rd, right here at the Morgan Junior Arena. All these implications are definitely going towards Indie Mania 2 being the hottest ticket in town come Sunday, April the 3rd. But Cheyenne Ortiz with all the coverage for Indie Mania 2 on Sunday, April the 3rd, which will include this man, the Devil's Outlaw Stockade, who is now a former tag team champion. How is that affecting your mind going into Indie Mania 2?
How is that affecting my mind? It's a good question, Cheyenne. Look at you. Journalist of the Year. Proud of you. You see, All Planet Hollywood or Hollywood Entertainment, whatever cheap rip-off name they want to call themselves, all they've gone and done is steal my playbook. You see, for a long time, I was the guy winning the titles and stabbing people in the back and sneaking around and doing everything I had to do. That part of me isn't gone. It's still here. But I guess every now and then a sinner has to pay for his sins, right?
Now, going into the 6-man tag team match, that as of right now is your only form of retribution towards Hollywood Enterprise.
You're right. And just like I did prior, I'll drop Alvin Alvarez on his head. I'll drop Mike Orlando on his head. And then I'll drop that big 6'5" monster on his head. That's what's going to happen at Indy Mania.
Now, you do have some unusual partners this time around. Not only are you teaming with Jamal Jackson, you have this mystery partner. Any word on who it may be?
Really? You want me just to give away who it is? I don't need a mystery partner, and I don't need Jamal Jackson. I don't need anybody. I ride the edge of that razor blade myself. I make my own decisions. At the end of the day, win or lose, I will get my revenge on Hollywood Entertainment. You can guarantee that. Jamal Jackson wants to come along for the ride, that's fine. The mystery partner, whoever he or she or it is, it doesn't matter. Because I'm going to arrive, I'm going to DDT, and then I'm going to leave.
Ace Nation, Sunday, April the 3rd at Indy Mania 2, right here at the Morgan Jr. Arena. 6-man tag team action. It's going to be Hollywood Enterprise taking on Stockade, Jamal Jackson, and a mystery partner. More news to come on Indy Mania 2. It's time for your main event right here on Overdrive. Tag team competition. The Graysons taking on the Down Boys. Sit back, relax, and kick it into Overdrive.
To these guys.
Why is that?
It seems like we both share the same, I would say, ethnic background.
Sake, these two men have been up and down the East Coast and Canada. The Down Boys, Steve and Tony.
My first time seeing them. Never seen them before, so let's see what they got.
But you have heard about them.
No, not really. And I've been, I've been fortunate enough to be a lot of places, Ring of Honor, CW, Beyond Wrestling, and I've never seen them or heard of them.
From New York, they weigh tonight a combined weight of 365 pounds. They are the team of Tommy and JP, the amazing Graysons.
Yeah. Here's a hot young tag team right here, man. These kids are fire.
Oh, these Graysons are going to have their work cut out for them. I mean, look at these two specimens standing across the ring for them right now. Two Italian stallions.
Wow, these Down Boys are smug.
Well, you would be too if you look like them, Cheyenne.
You have to be humble.
I mean, do you? When you look
That is a handshake.
These guys know they're good. But it is what matters. Time to prove how good you are.
JP Grayson now.
Wow.
That is impressive.
That was a nice shot in, beautiful fireman's takedown.
Now looking on that arm. Up, single-legged takedown. Steve in control. Wow. Great way to go to a headlock there by JP.
That's how we roll.
And we are at a standoff here.
That's right. Get out of here with that crap.
That is Tony Vincita in the ring right now.
That's right, Tony. Enough with the jokes.
Who just tagged out his partner, Steve Kripke. Great counter over there by Steve. And now Tommy with a big kip up. Saki, what are your thoughts on these two teams so far?
I'm impressive so far. Obviously, the Graysons are the smaller to do it. They're going to have to use their speed to take down these down boys, but
What is that these teams lack and possess that the others do and don't have?
we haven't really seen much of them right now for really me to say. I'm going to go off of what I'm looking at right now is that the down boys obviously outweigh and outpower the Graysons. And I'm going to say the Graysons are going to be outspeed and probably outfly them. And that's going to be the key to this match.
And now Tommy back in control with the arm wringer. And there's, wow, Tommy, big time control on Tony Vincita. Wow. These Graysons not the team to sleep on, obviously.
Well, they want to get noticed too, Cheyenne, and they know the way to do that is to get through the two Italians. Down boys.
The referee almost away. That's what the Graysons didn't want, man.
And
Oh, beautiful up and over. Arm drag, back to the arm. Oh, and right to the eye.
And Steve Gribke gets an arm drag for his trouble by Tommy. As this crowd totally behind the Graysons. JP now in the ring.
There we go, double team. Let's see some good double teams here. Double leg sweep. Double wishbone.
Where's the ref here? What is going on?
There's a 1 count. Referee being very lenient on the amount of time
Very
that
lenient.
Tommy was in there.
It's an understatement. You just let it go.
Tommy back in.
He's doing it again.
Big leg drop and another great tandem offense.
What kind of world are we living in?
You can't teach tandem offense like that, man. They're brothers. They've been a tag team their whole life.
Which the Graysons have been saying that is the upper hand that they have against the Down Boys, who are only cousins.
Hey, and very well may be, man. He's caught here.
Wow, overhead Samoan drop by Steve.
It's one thing I learned. It doesn't matter how long you've been teaming with your brother. When you take a slam like that, it's going to hurt.
Absolutely.
And as long as the Down Boys keep the ring cut off, they keep it just like this, they'll definitely come away with a victory.
Huge suplex.
Beautiful. Thing of beauty.
Not hooking the leg. Very cocky.
And got him up. Double axe handle. Excuse me, atomic drop.
Beautiful double team move.
Fold him up.
Absolutely beautiful.
Mistake. Put it.
Calling out the moves.
It's mistakes like that. Putting his back to his opponent. Why? Those are rookie mistakes that these kids need to capitalize on. Those are the mistakes that have separated a good team from a great team.
Well, right now the team with the upper hand is the Down Boys.
Down Boys have the upper hand. This is his chance.
Great vertical leap there.
He must have been listening to you, Stockade. This is just brilliant tag team wrestling right here. Work him into your corner.
More tandem offense.
There it is. What do we got here?
Wow, double drop kicks.
To the right.
Grayson right now.
They are in complete control. Squeezing the life out of him right now. Very hard to breathe.
Yep,
Here in
just a
the
basic
Grayson.
waist lock, a grounded one that'll definitely wear him down, especially on that size advantage.
What athleticism, squats with it, and then smashes him.
Way too close to the corner. They need to cut that ring off. They need to drag back that Grayson.
Yeah, bring him right back in your
back
corner.
that corner.
Bring him right back in that corner. There it is. Tag team wrestling 1-on-1.
And now Steve on the ropes.
Make his brother feel it.
JP Grayson dying for a tag as Tommy is reaching but nowhere close. Wow. Huge scope slam.
That's how I roll. Beautiful. Are you impressed with the Graysons?
I am.
As well as the Down Boys?
I'm impressed by both these teams, but the Down Boys are.
I mean, the Down Boys are showing right now that
What
they're
is
very
this?
dominant. Little bit too showboaty.
Here we go. This is the moment the Graysons need. Here's their chance. Here's their opportunity. Graysons need to make the tag.
JP definitely has to get to his brother. He's definitely taking a lot of punches. Oh, man.
Discus elbow. That's got to be all.
Just whack it. Put a nice bow on it. Now get him out of here. That's it. That's
And
it.
come on, the Down Boys putting the boots now. Suplex there.
I think the Down Brothers need to stop worrying about talking to each other. It's
I agree.
About, he missed. I guess he's walking home.
And now Steve just teetering.
Seems like he's out of it. Maybe he's not. Trying to snap him back into it.
And Steve trying not to fall after taking that boot right to the face.
Ah, you fell for him.
And Steve in the wrong corner.
Now the Graysons have had a few opportunities to tag, but they've been cut short. This looks like it's it.
And JP's in.
The freshman.
JP clothesline at Tommy. Big drop kick.
Little drop kick. This kid's a house of fire, man. Beautiful back elbow.
Can't contain him right now.
JP now in complete control of Tommy. And huge back body drop.
Looks like Tommy Grace is trying to get the crowd into it.
Oh, these two cousins collide.
Wait a minute, what do they got planned here?
And whoa, catapulting off each other. Springboard.
Back elbow.
Elbow.
Is this it?
1, 2. The referee having a hard time to get to position, but that was a 2. Steve's in the ring again.
Looks like poor Tommy Grayson's on the wrong side here. He's on the wrong side. Wait.
1, 2. Tommy makes the save just barely.
Out goes JP.
Oh no, Tommy skins the cat. Basement drop kick, he goes out hard.
These down boys talk way too much. They don't seem to take the Graysons seriously. It's going to cost them.
They are no strangers to talking. That is very true.
Oh, look at this. Tommy from the outside. There's a roll.
Victory roll.
2.
That's
Ace Nation, what a terrific tag match to close things here on Overdrive, and congratulations to the Graysons. Before I sign off here, I've just been informed that for Indie Mania 2 on Sunday, April the 3rd, you can stick around and hang out with all the stars of Ace, NYWC, Predator Pro Wrestling, Pro Wrestling Magic, and Five Borough Wrestling for a special viewing party of WrestleMania 33 right here at the Morgan Jr. Arena. So that's Sunday, April the 3rd, Indie Mania 2, and you get to hang out with all the stars and watch the Showcase of the Immortals, WrestleMania 33, right here at the Morgan Jr. Arena. Ace Nation, that's all the time we have this week. When you want all the action, kick it into Overdrive.